Hospitals sell them, doctors recommend them, but dietary supplements are largely underregulated and they can be dangerous. In some cases, they can be deadly. With the help of an expert group of independent physicians and dietary supplement researchers, Consumer Reports has identified 15 widely available supplement ingredients that are potentially harmful and they carry severe medical risks. Consumer Reports Best Buy Drugs Deputy Content Editor Lisa Gill joins us to talk about those dangerous supplement ingredients as well as some safer alternatives. Thank you for joining us. I want to start by asking, how big of a problem is this?
A recent government report tells us that over 6,000 people have had some sort of trouble. They have had medical injuries. Some people have even died as a result of taking supplements. It's a serious problem.
So how are they able to reach store shelves?
Unfortunately, there is no FDA oversight in the same way that prescription drugs are regulated. A manufacturer can basically create a product. They do not need to show that it's effective. They do not need to show that it's safe. And they do not need to prove what they're selling, that they say they're selling, is actually in the bottle itself. So when you go to purchase one of these products, basically you're on your own.
I mean, that is really frightening, because I can tell you there's several bottles in our household right now, and I'm sure the people that are watching, it's the same exact thing. So I know that that there are about 15,000 dietary supplement manufacturers out there. You did this big investigation into these ingredients that are commonly found in these supplements, and there are some that you guys found should be avoided at all costs. Tell me what those are.
That's right. There's a list of 15 available for free on our website, but I'll give you a few that many of your viewers have seen definitely on drugstore shelves, and that includes things like red yeast rice, kava, yohimbe, caffeine powder, green tea extract. All of these have been associated with some serious risks. A few of them have been put you at risk for things like kidney failure or liver failure. Some of them may have been implicated in some deaths. It's serious business. Some of them can cause a heart failure, heart problems, even anxiety attacks, and other serious conditions.
And you're finding these inside of products that we find all over the place. I mean, Walmart's, Costco's, CVS, right. Walgreens. I mean, anytime you walk into a grocery store as well.
That's right. There are over 90,000 products available on drugstore shelves and on the internet today, which is a huge explosion in the last 2 decades. We also sent out secret shoppers just to understand what's it like to actually purchase one of these. And we found an alarming lack of information among sales staff at very common retailers, including places like GNC, where you would expect a little more safety information to come out. Even places like CVS, Costco, many of them did not have the kind of sort of safety information or even concerned about other medications that we were taking or other conditions our secret shoppers might have had. You really are on your own.
This is really alarming. So you did come up with some other alternatives and some things that people can do in place of taking some of these supplements.
That's exactly right. You know, many of these claim to treat things like joint pain or insomnia, maybe even anxiety or depression. All of these things are conditions that should actually get you to your doctor's office, not to the drugstore trying to find some cheap, quick cure. These things can all be indicative of other more serious problems. But I'll give you one example for joint pain. Fish oil, glucosamine, and chondroitin are 3 common supplements that people purchase trying to reduce inflammation in their joints. But research tells us that actually exercise is more effective, or can be equally as effective, in some cases more effective, than all 3 of those things, and puts you at no risk of having a supplement problem or interaction. And that exercise is even better in most cases than common over-the-counter pain relievers like Advil, Aleve, and Tylenol. It's pretty amazing.
That is amazing, and thank you so much for joining us. One more I wanted to mention to everybody at home too that they found is that to prevent and cure colds, it is better to just skip the echinacea and the vitamin C and just wash your hands regularly, which I think is another very surprising outcome to this detailed study.